Game mode prioritizes the performance of this game screen while it's in full screen.
Holy shit. We got quite a setup going on. Let's see if it works.
Oh no. I'll censor that. Crema de rabbitadoo. Yeah, this fucking intro is so good.
Yeah, it's really colorful.
Tyson Hayes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Returning to his rightful place.
As him.
I am him. I will continue to be him.
Like, bro, you're Krillin. Oh, damn, you right. It looks so
Very
good.
Very comic booky.
Let my man make a goddamn Sonic cartoon.
Yeah.
Let him make a motherfucking Sonic the Hedgehog animated series.
Yeah.
What the fuck was Sonic Prime when you got this motherfucker on standby?
In reserve.
On the bench. Making YouTube fucking videos and game intros. God bless him for them, but what the fuck? Let the man give the man like a $50 million budget. Let him have his studio. Make an actual fucking show.
Let the man cook. This is a totally ad hoc different setup.
Very different setup, and our microphone's way closer than normal, so I'm gonna try and make this not extremely loud. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm going to start a new game. Adventure, let's begin. So we can actually record this now.
Yes.
You have a new computer.
You have the brand new computer.
Gives us access.
Yeah, with, as I said, 192 gigs of RAM as opposed to the 2 gigs that the iPad had that we recorded the previous video on.
We couldn't record anyway. It had to steal footage.
Yep. This is you actually playing.
This is the way it is now. You can actually play a video game.
Imagine.
Creamed a rabbit. Oh, Eggman kidnapped this small child to brain jack her and take over Dreamland. Because, you know, he's really been humanized since having Sage in Sonic Frontiers.
I mean, in a way.
He's been redeemed, as you can see.
Totally not Christian imagery.
Child, this is a new low, even for you, Doctor.
You cannot tell me this was not deliberate. As a response
like we said,
to the completely asinine bullshit that idiots who ain't even played Sonic Frontiers were saying.
Yeah, like they see the same shit we do.
They're like, oh, he's a good guy now. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you retarded? The answer is yes.
What is the matter with you?
Sometime later.
Yeah.
Looks like your intel was spot on, Rouge.
The
Thanks for finding this
screen
place
is
so
like
fast.
too high quality for these
pleasure,
like mobile
sir.
game ass models.
Just don't forget my reward for helping.
That line didn't sound bad.
Find a way to get them out of this thing,
The
Tails?
voice acting in this game is like so weird for Rouge and Cream.
Yeah.
Cheese as a conduit to
some
interface
reason.
with that relic. I think he was trying to use them as a filter, maybe?
What's this thing even supposed to do?
1 second.
I don't understand it.
According to the
The
operational
fuck?
files, it can control dreams?
Is that why she's making like cat's cradles? Oh, he be snoozing.
The boys be snoozing.
Snoozing on Eggman's lap.
Oh my.
Like we all wish we were.
Sonic good dream team.
My fucking iPad.
Ugh. Oh. I've heard of falling asleep, but that was ridiculous.
Same vocal direction
As regular.
Frontiers.
I am looking after your friends, but they will need your help.
Oh.
So this is exactly how Frontiers started.
Yep. Same thing.
This is exactly how Frontiers started. Is Sonic being separated from his friends. What the fuck, by the way, is that? That is extreme.
That's the monitor doing that.
No, I mean the sensitivity on the stick.
Oh, I thought you meant the latency. That's the issue with going from an iMac to a Mac Studio.
Yeah.
The monitor isn't attached anymore.
I don't know how to pause and change that. Okay.
Oh yeah, it had like ridiculous control settings.
Low. There we go.
The control stick.
Accessibility. Fail on defeat. No fail on defeat. Invincible. Subtitles are under accessibility. Interesting. Anyway. It's exactly how Sonic Frontiers started, with Sonic being separated from his friends, waking up, and then a mysterious sky voice tells him what to do.
Yep.
But in this, in fucking Frontiers, Sonic, like, clocked the sky voice as sus, like, right away. He was, like, tapping his finger and being like, no, I don't trust this. You can't trick me. I know you're bullshit. Whereas here, he's listening to REM.
Shiny happy people.
He's hearing REM and he's like, oh yeah, she sounds legit. Sonic is a very good judge of character. He knows what people's deal is pretty much instantly. He can't be tricked. That's his superpower. He sees the truth. He can't be tricked. Game control's so fucking good. There's no way this is staying on the Apple Arcade.
No, I mean,
They just recently in the most recent. Although I don't know if that'll be true by the time this video goes up. Most recent at the time of recording, Nintendo Direct, that this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that was an Apple Arcade exclusive is getting ported to the Switch.
yeah.
So, like, there's no fucking way. There's no way this is staying. Like, this is eventually gonna get ported. It's probably just gonna be a year. That's usually how long these exclusivity deals last, is a year.
Yeah.
Like, every Epic Store exclusive announcement gets responded with, like, oh man, such a shame, it's been delayed.
Yeah, it does seem like Superstars was the thing that was gonna be an Apple Arcade exclusive, and this was what was gonna be released on consoles, but then it seems like they switched it at the last minute, to me anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because,
This has voice acting and
yeah, this is
cutscenes
almost more of a AAA production.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things about it that are very mobile gamey. Like, it's made by Sega Hardlight.
Yeah.
The cutscenes are just still frame slideshows. But, like, it has a whole vocal cast.
Yeah, they paid all the voice actors.
Yeah.
Including Cream and Rouge's voice actresses.
Yeah.
There is porn of me with giant boobies.
As you can see.
Oh, kind of tripping balls behind you there.
Yeah. You're Sonic. So you're like a dream bitch? I know another dream bitch.
Klonoa, you seeing this shit?
I'm friends with multiple dream bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to pump some iron.
My sheepy tits.
Yeah.
Dreamweaver, the defunct software?
Loom. Not really.
Yeah, I can't really think of an instance other than Eggman.
Yeah, he calls Eggman a nickname as like an insult
Yeah.
because he doesn't like him.
Would you call someone Eggman affectionately?
I can't, yeah, like, Tails is a nickname, but Sonic didn't give it to him.
Amy, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Amy,
about.
shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up, bitch.
This is a me and her thing, okay? Don't try and make this a me and everyone thing.
Yeah, she's just
REM
jealous.
is hard to say, and
just
you
jealous.
know it. REM. It's like a fucking anagram of Ram. I don't know. It's weird. I'm calling her Ari. Oh, he likes to nickname
Oh,
people.
he does that with
no,
everyone.
the fuck I don't.
Don't think he just does it with you.
Oh my god, you can almost read it that way. You can almost read it like Amy's jealous.
Yeah.
And she's trying to be like, no, that's not
No,
you. You're not
no,
special.
Don't feel
You're
special.
not special, bitch.
He doesn't want to bang you.
When in reality, everyone wants to bang her.
Obviously.
Amy! I can play as Amy! Also, gotta love REM.
Yeah,
Gotta love that it's not the sheep girl who was in the fucking comic.
exactly.
Gotta love how the fucking...
Another opportunity too, and they
Yeah.
did not.
They're huffing copium so hard. They're like, no, they're canon. They're gonna be added to the games any day now. They're gonna add them to the games, I swear. And then they just never do. They just haven't, and they won't.
And simultaneously, they're canon, and we also need them in the video games to prove they're canon, even though we don't respect the video
Yeah,
games.
it's like they're so insecure.
Yeah. But it's you can tell you're lying.
You know that you're lying, and you're trying to convince yourselves.
Like, things don't have to be in the video games to be canon, but we want this thing to be in the video game so that it's canon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's
what?
a catch. It's a fucking total like fucking double think.
Yeah, completely.
Like they literally are just like, no, like they're canon.
Sonic
shut
needs
up.
to cry
but
in the
also, they need to be in the video
Yeah,
games.
exactly.
Even though we don't like the video games and the video games are bad.
Yeah.
And the comics are the only thing that's good and the video games are bad, but they need to be in the video games.
But Sonic has to cry in the video games.
They'll show up in the video games any day now.
Yeah.
Because
It's like, well,
they're so canon.
At least be good at it. Oh, look at those big nipples.
Excuse.
Excuse.
But like, fucking, there's been how many games since the comic started? There was Team Sonic Racing, no IDW characters. There was fucking Frontiers, no IDW characters.
Murder of Sonic the
Murder
Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog was the most easy that they could
Yeah.
have done it. Like, if ever there was gonna be a game where the IDW cast was gonna get included, it would have
Yeah.
been that one, and they weren't fucking in it.
Nor Superstars.
No superstars, and not this. Like, it's not happening, dude. And
Yeah, but you're the one who
instead,
say you don't care.
and then instead of adding them, they make up new characters
Yeah.
instead.
That kind of resemble but are better.
Like, instead of adding Tangle or anyone from the comic to Murder Sonic the Hedgehog, they just made up Barry and like
Yeah.
the fucking conductor.
Yeah.
Like they didn't.
And his bitch.
Instead of putting Belle into anything, they made Sage to be Eggman's daughter-oo.
Yeah.
Ins-
They made Trip.
Instead of putting in anyone from the comics, they put in fucking Trip. Instead of fucking Sheep Girl, they put in fucking REM.
Yep.
Like, at what point do you just, like...
She's not into you, bro. Let
yeah,
it go.
like, God, it's not happening.
The barista just smiled at you when she handed you your coffee. She doesn't love you. Just get over it.
You gotta get over it, my dude. My very own friend of a dude. It's not happening, and it's never happening, and their cope is getting more extreme the more undeniable it becomes. That their, like, fantasy world that they've created, where the comics are good, is, like, breaking down around them as reality refuses to conform.
Well, didn't all of their editors get fired or something?
The editor who had been working on IDW left IDW Sonic left IDW. That fucking whole company is
Yeah.
like fucking circling the
You can't
drain.
run a company if you have a deficit of like $13 million from
They
shit you
keep-
did last year.
They keep dropping like
Like the federal
original
government.
series like left and right. It's like it's not sticking around for much longer.
It's hard to keep any comic company successful. It's not. There's a very low margin on it. Even if they were good, how much does a comic cost?
Yeah. Like they sell for like fucking $5 an issue maximum.
Yeah, and like to produce it, you had to pay people like the numbers just aren't good. It doesn't scale up.
I mean, that's why every time like a new movie comes out for Marvel and DC, the comics just become an advertisement for the new movie.
Yeah.
The comics are and have always been secondary to the other properties. Because the comics are not profitable and the fucking movies and everything else and the toys are.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Man had organic web shooters for years and years because that's what it was in the Sam Raimi movies, and they wanted the comics to resemble the movies to get people who saw the movies to buy the comics. Like, comics are always a secondary media.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely insane how, like, the people, just because they hate the video games so much, have deluded themselves into this insistence that the comics are valid. More valid.
And they don't even read them.
And cannot be ignored, even though they can
Only to break
easily
down
be
the security
ignored.
Eggman applied to this dream.
Correct. The border between dreams is heavily guarded. That aside, we must reach it first.
Then let's get going already.
Okay,
Middle, different.
so the audio works now.
Breaking in the system.
Yeah, I already,
Yeah, I believe already.
I believe
gave
I
my-
already gave my answer on that. Can't imagine why, people don't want to fucking be subscribed to, live service video game subscription system?
Game crazy.
Whatever. Fucking so weird.
You know it.
Only Knuckles and Rouge can climb walls.
Oh yeah, as we said, new computer, so very breaking in the settings.
Also, this is the only game we would ever do this with.
Yeah.
Until it actually gets ported to a real gaming function. Oh,
Yeah.
excuse and the crab meat.
Pinch you.
Oh no! Yeah, these models are even super good.
Yeah.
And they're unique.
Yeah.
These are new models. Like, they made these for the game.
Yeah.
These aren't reused.
This is much more appropriate to charge $60 for.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, it's like something happened there. There must have been.
Yeah, there must have been
backroom
like
politics.
some weird politics because this is like an actual product.
Yeah.
And yet it's being like used as this vehicle for fucking Apple Arcade, which no one. What? Which what?
Yeah, there must have
What
been
is
some
this?
shenanigans.
Whereas fucking like Superstars, like fun game, wasn't a $60 release.
Yeah, that was weird. It just seems like they were going to have them swapped around, but then Apple was like, no, we want that one. That one's better.
Yeah, I mean, good on Sega Hardlight. These are the guys who did the what's it called? These are the guys who did the mobile game, the Endless Runner. What's it called? The fucking
Dash or
Sonic
something.
Speed Battle or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Bullshit that idiots play. Like, this is a real game. Good for
Yeah.
them. They did it. They made a real video
Yeah,
game.
like we said, with voice acting and everything, and 3D models and blah blah blah.
I wish like Sega would do this more often. Like, let third-party developers make the game part.
It seems like that's what they're going towards with Murder Sonic the Hedgehog and whatnot.
Yeah, that was a fun little like internal project.
Yeah. Sega Sammy.
like, you can, you know, supervise the story and be in charge of all that part, have Sonic Team do that, but, like, let another developer, like, make the game, like how fucking Platinum Games did all the gameplay for, Nier Automata.
Yeah.
And, like, Yoko Taro's team just did, like, everything else, but Platinum Games did the gameplay.
Yeah, like Star Fox Zero, where Nintendo did the core game parts, and
Yeah.
Platinum did, like, the visuals and the aesthetic and everything like that.
Like, I remember, like, when Dimps did, like, a shitload of Sonic games back in
Games
the
does,
day.
because Nintendo don't.
Like, share the load.
I said sexually.
And, like, fucking, this game has, like, 6 playable characters with 3 unique, like, gameplay mechanics between them. This is the kind of thing that I was saying that can't be done anymore. And the reason I said that is because games are too fucking expensive to make now.
Yes.
They only added Tails and Amy and Knuckles as playable characters in fucking Sonic Frontiers in the DLC post-release after the game already
After it
made
proved
money.
itself, yeah.
And, like, they don't have combat. They're
Yeah.
just environmental, like, exploration. They have movement mechanics, and that's it. They have no combat mechanics.
Yeah, cool argument, but wrench.
What exactly is the reverie supposed to, you know, do?
It turns the dreams of the pure-hearted into reality.
So, someone could dream up anything, and you'd be able to make it happen in the real world?
So we got Cream. She wanted to hijack Cream because she's pure of heart.
You'd say pure-hearted.
Huh? What does that even mean?
What is
the
that?
fuck?
What was that, Reed?
It's so weird. By my creators.
What was
What the
that?
fuck? Who's your creators?
Are you referencing the preamble to the
It was
Constitution?
this rule that led the Doctor to kidnap Cream.
Because he wanted to hijack the body of a child. to do
You know, normal stuff.
You know, totally redeemed. He's like a father to
You
them,
see a
really.
6-year-old girl, you want to control that shit.
So that you can sneak in. It's like the opposite of buying beer for minors.
You know, like we do. Or shit. Shit!
Ah, shit. What was I just gonna look up? Oh no.
I hate that.
My brain.
What have you done, Dave? My brain.
Shit. I don't remember now. I was gonna look up something.
For the record, Cindy Robinson is really short. There's that video of the Sonic Boom voice session. It's like, god damn, she's short. I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Oh, that's right. So she mentioned, like, her creators. And me...
The Minish.
I'm being like... Is her creator fucking Lumina?
Yave?
Is her creator fucking, God damn it. What's her fucking name? Illumina. That's it. Illumina, who's the, like, goddess of the dreams from Sonic Shuffle. So, like, REM's like a dream sheep, which is hilarious, by the way.
And that was just a tie-in for Knights anyway.
Counting sheep, so she's a sheep and she's the dream sheep. It's funny.
Sheepies. And she has ram horns.
Does Sage dream of a cyborg version of REM? Because do AI dream of electric sheep? I don't know. I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude.
That's scaring the shit out of me. She mentioned her creators. That never comes up again, so it just makes me think, is that Illumina? Is that who she's talking about? The chick, the dream bitch from Sonic Shuffle.
Yeah, you my dream bitch.
Because this is not the first dream bitch. Sonic do be dreaming of bitches.
First annual dream bitch.
It's almost this exact same cast, too. It was Knuckles, Sonic, Amy, and Tails. That's what I was saying. Like, I was saying, like, this is the kind of thing they can't do anymore because game development is so prohibitively expensive now.
Yes.
But this game must have been cheap as shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I keep saying. Like, just make PS2 games.
Yes.
If you just make PS2 games, you can, like, spend all the money you're saving on fucking nipple, hyper-detailed nipple graphics. Putting people's,
Weather-affected horse testicle.
Like, fucking, yeah, exactly. That's the worst fucking one. Jesus Christ. Take all of that fucking extra money that you're wasting on fucking weather-affected horse testicles and just spend it on a fun-ass game with different game mechanics.
Make a game.
Make a
Don't
video game.
Reshoot your movie 3 times, have a shitload of licensed music, and pay for fucking... I can't even name a Hollywood motherfucker. Just make a good movie.
Fucking celebrity voice actor Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
For the second time.
Of 9.
Let's get Peter Dinklage because he was so good in Destiny. Remember when he was so good they replaced him with Nolan North, an actual voice actor? They retroactively replaced Peter Dinklebot with fucking Nolan North. Shit was so funny. But yeah, like you can, if you have a game that's like, I mean, let's be honest, this is a cheapo game.
It is what it is.
It's got PS2 graphics, it's limited in production value, but like, they use artistry and good game design
Oh my god.
to fucking make it an engaging gameplay experience.
Yeah.
And they take all of those extra resources that didn't get wasted on fucking shit that's not fucking necessary because it's a goddamn video game to implement like 3 different gameplay styles. Just make PS2 games.
Make games.
Games don't need to be what the AAA industry has turned them into.
Games aren't movies.
Games can just be this. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
This is as much as you need a game to be. And instead of being this, you want them to be so much less.
Yep.
You want them to be movies, which are worse.
Not even movies, but Hollywood movies.
Yeah, shit, fucking bad movies.
Yeah, Marvel movies.
Fucking shitty movies. And then you're not even good at making movies. You don't even make good movies with them.
You're not Kojima.
You're not even successfully making shit fucking Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Fucking Kojima makes fucking video game movies, and like they remember to be video games.
Yeah, they're good
Because
movies
he's
and good video games.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's like a crazy person. Yeah, like even Frontiers, like it doesn't need to be like 4K resolution, hyper detailed, realistic graphics.
It's like a hedgehog. Like, it's a cartoon. It doesn't have to... You don't have to count the follicles and the raindrops.
This is as good as games need to be.
That's nice, but that takes a lot of money and a lot of people and a lot of time, and you could spend that elsewhere.
And this game fucking looks so good. I love the art design.
Yeah, it's like
I love
colorful
this
and bright.
environment.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Paper Sonic.
I've said this before, and I'll say it as many times as I need to say it. No video game that has ever or will ever be made will ever look better than Okami.
Yep.
Okami is the greatest looking video game that has ever been made, and nothing will ever top it.
And like we said, I think we said it about movies too, where it's like, whatever's cutting edge right now will look like shit in 5 years.
Yes.
So,
Like, you're chasing, you're trying to build a boat on a beach opposite a moving ship.
yeah, aesthetic is what you should aim for.
Exactly.
All the technology advances so fast that whatever looks good now is gonna look like shit in 5 years.
Like, all of these, like, fucking PS5 games with their hyper-realistic graphics are gonna look like shit on the fucking holodeck that gets developed in, like, 30 years from now.
It's gonna be the same thing where kids now don't even want to play an N64 game because it's too old. Like, it's just... what?
My grandparents were playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm sorry?
Pardon you?
Run that by me one more time?
No. You're wrong.
Please stop. Please stop being what you are.